Hi, I'm Spenta. I'm a nature fan, I'm a cultivator, and today's video is all about growing ginger and ginger's health benefits. It's one of my favorite produce. If you're new to my channel, please take a moment and look at my other content. Your subscriptions, likes, comments, and views are greatly appreciated. Many thanks for being here, friends. Ginger is an amazing produce. It's highly beneficial. I enjoy growing it each year. I live in USDA Zone 7. Growing ginger can be a challenge in cooler climates. Ginger does not like soggy soil. Ginger likes great temperatures. It enjoys it tropical. And here it gets pretty cold. So if I start to plant ginger, if you live in USDA 7 or anywhere near there, if you start to plant ginger when the last danger of frost is over, beginning of spring, it'll grow, and during the fall season, you can have fresh ginger. There it is. I enjoy consuming ginger in many forms. I love making fresh ginger tea. Ginger tea with lemon or lime is one of my favorites. Ginger and honey, also one of my favorites. To cook with ginger is great. I'm Persian and I love cooking with ginger. Powdered ginger, fresh ginger. Ginger is wonderful. It's so healthy. It helps with many issues. It helps lower blood sugar, it helps lower cholesterol, it can help fight against cancer, it can help with premenstrual issues, it can help with inflammation. So it's wonderful for people who have arthritis or diabetes. Fresh ginger, powdered ginger, ginger in many forms. Of course, if you can find it fresh, it's always the best. I always definitely recommend fresh. I recommend fresh produce at all times. In particular, if it's organic and you know where you found it, that's the best way. If you can grow it, even better. You can purchase ginger from the store just as if you would purchase onions or if you purchased garlic. Ginger's growth is about the same. Just like bulbs, right here I have some daffodils planted around. This is parsley, and over here are some daffodils. Those are some bulbs. They're like onions. Right here, ginger is a rhizome. So it is similar in planting iris. If you cut a section where there are 2, 3, or 4 sprouts right about here for this section for me, and right here, also right here, this is a nice one. Nice, good size, pretty good size. This is a great size. So I will be planting my ginger, this particular ginger, in the ground and some in raised beds. In order to have a successful planting season, you do need to plant ginger. You do need to plant ginger during the spring when the last danger of frost is over. If you live in USDA 7 or closer. If you live in warmer climates, you have nothing to worry about, my friend. Just make sure your soil has wonderful temperature, which means acidity of your soil shouldn't be so high and it shouldn't get soggy. The roots of ginger don't like it, they don't like soggy, so they can't handle soggy roots. Nothing really likes soggy roots unless you're talking about planting stuff in rice paddies or things that enjoy lots of water, such as a willow tree. Ginger isn't that way. I am Persian, and as I mentioned in our cooking, we like ginger in tea, ginger in our meals, ginger fresh, ginger pickled. So ginger is great in many ways. In order to plant ginger, I find it best. If I want to plant ginger, in order to have a fall ginger produce, I will take sections from here, here, and here. What you need to do is you need to leave, let's see if I can get real close. Right here, that's a great example. See how you see there are 2 or 3 right there? That's your best way of having success. You need to plant them just like that, about an inch deep in the ground at this stage for me, an inch deep in the ground. I placed my ginger. If you're wondering how they sprouted, I simply placed them right in a dark area. You can get potatoes, you can have onions, garlic, potatoes, and ginger to grow this way for you. Shallots, they will all grow this way in the dark. That's how I had my ginger grow. That's how I helped propagate this ginger to grow and grow sprouts. Next thing, I will cut in sections and I will place them in soil. After I place them in soil, a few weeks later, I'm going to continue watering my plants. You need to water everything that you plant. Just make sure you do not make the soil soggy. The best way is to, I find it best to just take my finger and just put my finger in the ground and just go like this, about an inch, to test the water and your soil. Ginger enjoys pots, so you could grow ginger in pots. Mixed potting soil is wonderful for ginger. Organic mixed potting soil is amazing for ginger. If you're planning to put your ginger in pots, you could plant them. Just make sure your pot has 12 inches or 15 inches deep in depth. Is 12 to 15 inches deep and about 8 to 10 inches wide. Place your ginger about 7 to 8 inches apart, 1 inches deep, and water them thoroughly. They will grow very well for you. They like a sunny location. They love the sun. They enjoy the sun. They can tolerate heat. They just need a lot of water if it's going to be hot. Once your plant is established, it will require less water. So at that point, you are safe. When ginger grows leaves, it will start to grow leaves. Beautiful leaves come out the ground, just like this, but it's so much different. No offense to my daffodil right here, or the one coming up next to it. Ginger just looks so pretty, and it looks like a dragon. If I would say a plant had to be a dragon, I would say ginger looks that way for some reason, right? And I grow so many plants, I cultivate many, and it just does look that way. It's gorgeous. I love ginger plants. So healthy to grow, so healthy to eat ginger. It's healthy to have fresh produce. It's awesome if you can get ginger. Ginger is so great. It helps with cold. It can help with inflammation. It can help with many symptoms. If people have diabetes or if you're in pain, it does help. It can also help with weight loss. Ginger is a great produce. I highly recommend it in your gardens. It will take about 6 to 8 months for ginger to mature in my area. The leaves will start to die and turn yellow around the fall, and that is when I will be harvesting mature ginger rhizomes from the ground. I'm Spenta. I wish you the best in growing plants in your gardens. And I hope you consider growing ginger in your gardens or planting it in pots. Have a beautiful day, and thanks for watching my share.